Most seniors are not weak because they are aging. Many are weak because nobody showed them how to rebuild sit-to-stand basics safely. Stay with me because the small safety cues in this routine can be the difference between feeling afraid to move and feeling confident enough to practice again tomorrow. Keep a sturdy chair or counter nearby, clear the floor around you, and remember that the safest version is always better than the rushed version. Before we continue, type steady in the comments if you are choosing safe progress over rushing. That small word is a reminder that your goal today is control. If sit-to-stand basics feels difficult, we are going to make it simple and safe. The goal today is not to prove how much you can do. The goal is to practice one movement pattern with control. Before you try any movement, use a sturdy chair or counter for support. Move slowly, keep breathing, and stop if you feel chest pain, dizziness, sharp pain, unusual shortness of breath, or unsafe instability. Speak with a qualified clinician first if you have recent surgery, new symptoms, uncontrolled blood pressure, heart concerns, or a fall risk that has not been assessed. Set your support first. If you are standing, place a chair, counter, or wall close enough to touch. If you are seated, sit near the front of the chair with both feet grounded. If you are following along, pause here and check your body. Are your shoulders relaxed? Are you breathing? Are you near support? Drop a green heart in the comments if you are moving safely. Begin with a rehearsal repetition. Move halfway through the exercise, then return. This tells your body what is coming and helps you notice whether the setup feels safe. Now do the full safe version. Count 3 seconds during the effort and 3 seconds as you return. Slow counting keeps the movement honest and stops momentum from doing the work. Rest before you feel sloppy. Seniors often improve faster when the nervous system practices clean repetitions instead of tired repetitions. Comment the word control if you want a deeper follow-up on this topic, because your comment tells me which part of this conversation needs a full next video. Let us set the pace before we continue. This is not a race. For senior strength, the best repetition is usually the one you can control. Breathe through and repeat safely another day. If you need to sit down, sit down. If you need both hands on the chair, use both hands. Safety is not weakness. Safety is what makes consistency possible. Start with a quick body check. Are your feet supported? Is the chair stable? Is the floor clear of rugs, cords, or anything that could slide? Are you wearing shoes or standing on a surface that feels secure? These small details matter because confidence begins before the exercise begins. Now think about why sit-to-stand basics matters in daily life. It may help with standing from a chair, walking across a room, stepping into the shower, reaching a cabinet, carrying groceries, or turning safely in the kitchen. When you connect the movement to daily independence, the routine becomes more meaningful. Stay with me for this next part, because this is where many people accidentally make sit-to-stand basics harder than it needs to be. For the first round, move at half effort. This is your rehearsal round. You are not testing your limit. You are teaching the body the path. Move slowly, breathe out during effort, breathe in as you return, and keep your eyes forward unless the exercise requires something different. For the second round, keep the same movement but add attention. Notice whether one side feels weaker, whether your knees collapse inward, whether your shoulders rise, or whether you hold your breath. These observations are useful. They help you adjust without guessing. For the third round, choose the safest version. If the standing version feels too much, use the seated version. If the full range feels too much, use a smaller range. If your balance feels uncertain, keep more contact with the chair or counter. A modified movement done consistently is better than an impressive movement done once and avoided forever. Here is the mistake to avoid. Do not chase soreness. Soreness is not the goal for older adults. The goal is improved control, confidence, steadiness, and the ability to return to the routine. If you finish destroyed, you may not repeat it. If you finish encouraged, you are building a habit. Your weekly plan is simple. Practice this routine 2 or 3 times this week, with at least one rest day if your body needs it. Write down what you did, how it felt, and whether daily movement felt easier afterward. That tiny record becomes proof of progress. If something feels wrong, stop and choose safety. Sharp pain, dizziness, chest pain, unusual shortness of breath, or feeling like you may fall means the routine is no longer the right choice in that moment. Rest, sit, and seek proper guidance if symptoms concern you. Let us recap the key points. Prepare your space, use support, move slowly, breathe, choose the version you can control. Repeat safely during the week. This is how sit-to-stand basics becomes part of a bigger goal, staying strong, steady, and independent. Now let us stretch this session into a real practice. If you are following along, take a seated rest before the next round. Rest is part of training, especially for older adults. During the rest, notice your breathing, your legs, your feet, and your confidence level. When you begin again, make the movement smaller than you think you need. A smaller movement gives the brain and joints time to organize. Many people rush because they want to feel productive, but slower movement often teaches more control. Let us use a simple scale. 1 means very easy. 5 means moderate effort. 10 means too hard or unsafe. For this routine, stay around 3 to 6 unless a clinician has given you different instructions. You should feel challenged but not frightened. Participation moment. Comment safe strength if you are choosing the version that fits your body today. That phrase matters because strength after 60 is not about copying someone else. It is about building trust with your own body. Now check your feet again. Many balance and strength problems begin at the feet. Spread the toes if you can. Feel the heel. Feel the ball of the foot. If you are seated, press both feet gently into the floor before you move. As you repeat sit-to-stand basics, watch for common mistakes. Do not hold your breath. Do not rush the lowering part. Do not let pain become sharp. Do not keep going if your body is clearly asking for a pause. A routine is successful when it can be repeated safely. Let us add a real-life connection. After this video, notice one daily task that feels related to this exercise. Maybe standing up feels smoother. Maybe walking to the kitchen feels steadier. Maybe reaching or turning feels a little more controlled. That daily life connection is the reason we train. If you want to progress, use the smallest possible increase. Add 1 repetition, 1 extra second, or 1 more round on a different day. Do not add all 3 at once. The body adapts best when the signal is clear. If you have a day where your energy is low, choose the maintenance version. That may mean seated practice, fewer repetitions, or only the warm-up. Maintenance still counts. Consistency includes easier days. Here is a useful weekly rhythm. Day 1, learn the movement. Day 2, rest or walk gently. Day 3, repeat the routine. Day 4, notice how your body feels. Day 5, repeat if you feel safe. That pattern is simple enough to follow and flexible enough for real life. Checkpoint. If you are still here, type the movement you are working on today. Seeing other people in the comments can make the routine feel less lonely and more like a shared strength practice. Let us talk about confidence. Confidence does not appear before you move. Confidence often appears after repeated safe experiences. Every controlled repetition tells your body, I can still learn, I can still adapt, I can still improve carefully. If you feel frustrated because you used to do more, pause and be kind to yourself. The goal is not to compete with a younger version of you. The goal is to support the life you are living now. Before the final recap, take 1 more slow breath. If you practice today, thank your body for showing up. If you only watch today, that still counts as learning. You can come back and practice when the time and setting are right. Remember the big idea. Sit-to-stand basics is not just exercise. It is a tool for independence, steadiness, and confidence in daily life. Before we finish, let us turn this into a simple take-home plan. Today was the learning day. Your next session is the practice day. Your 3rd session is the confidence day. You do not have to make every session harder. You only have to make the habit easier to repeat. Write down 3 things after this video. First, what version of sit-to-stand basics felt safest? Second, what part felt challenging? Third, what daily activity do you hope this helps with? Those notes make your progress visible, and visible progress keeps motivation alive. If you are unsure whether to continue, choose the easier version next time. There is no shame in using a chair, sitting down, reducing the range, or resting longer. The strongest plan is the plan your body can trust. One last participation step. Comment "I am building safely" if you are committing to steady progress. Your comment may encourage another senior who feels nervous about starting again. Remember, a good routine is not the one that leaves you exhausted. It is the one you can trust enough to return to again, because that is how strength becomes part of your life. Before you go, comment the movement you want help with next. Chair stands, balance, knees, hips, shoulders, or walking confidence. If this routine helped you feel even a little more steady, subscribe to Senior Strength Guide and press the notification bell. I will keep bringing you safe, simple strength and mobility sessions you can return to every week. Share this with a senior who wants to stay strong, confident, and independent. Subscribe and press the notification bell. I will see you in the next